Hi, it's John here from Speedy Brick, and welcome to another interview of a Lego fan designer. I'm really enjoying this series of talking to these designers, and you can check out all my previous interviews on the link below. So there was Daniel Marks, which was the first one I did, SFH Bricks, NV Carmox, 3D Supercar Bricks, Connecticut. We've got a couple more coming up, and today we're going to be talking to WB Supercars, who's designed some amazing 1/16th scale Formula One cars as a sort of Ayrton Senna tribute. I first saw one of his designs at the Bricks for All event last weekend, and I was just so impressed with it. I really wanted to build it. So I reached out to him and he agreed to have a chat. He sent me the instructions and organised a sticker sheet from Matthew Barry, who sent them to me. And of course, I built this amazing car, which is really, really impressive. Great shaping, and I just really enjoyed the build. So I'm really looking forward to having a chat with WB Supercars. Super impressed with the design and the techniques used, great part use, and really fun building process. The stickers actually really help because they bring the whole livery alive. It was the authentic livery from the San Marino GP, which is tragically where Ayrton Senna lost his life, but just an incredible build. WB Supercars has also designed 3 other Ayrton Senna cars, so we're going to talk about that. So he's designed the McLaren MP4 5B from 1990, the MP4 6 from 1991, and the Lotus 97T from 1985, which was the first car where Ayrton Senna was racing in Formula One, where he won a race. You can check them all out on Rebrickable. Don't worry, I'll add links in below so you can have a look at them there. I'm really keen to talk to WB Supercars about his designs, what inspires him, how he got started, and kind of his designing and building process. So let's welcome WB Supercars. Thank you for joining us. And
Yep.
firstly,
Thank you for such a great opportunity. Yep.
you're more than welcome. And thank you very much for sending me the instructions for this model. I just really loved building it. It was such an awesome design and a great fun build as well. I mean, all the nice details that you put into the build is really really cool, and it's a perfect
Yep.
complement
Thanks.
for the Icons McLaren MP4-4, and hopefully also for the Williams FW14B, which is I'm going to be building soon. So it's a really nice addition to my collection. So thank you very much. But perhaps we could just kind of start off by you telling us a little bit about yourself. Where are you
Yep.
from? How old are you? What do you do for a living? All that, kind of all that sort of thing.
Okay. Hi, I'm White Dolphin, also known as WB Supercars. I'm currently 19 years old, and I'm from Seoul, South Korea.
Cool. And are you working or are you studying or what do you do?
I'm currently studying in high school.
Cool. And do you have a kind of a future plan? What are you gonna do after you graduated?
I think I'll just constantly working on building MOCs or
So I was really impressed by this model that I built of yours. Just super impressed, and by your other
yep,
designs on Rebrickable. So
yep.
you got some really good skills. So how long have you been building with Lego?
I started building Lego 6 years old. My first Lego was Lego set 11903. The book, which was published in Ringmasters, which I bought in bookstore in Jeju Island. It includes 156 Lego bricks and 2 minifigures.
Yeah, and that really got you into playing with Lego.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Lego Ninjago animation. So it brought me into a world of Lego.
So, do you have a favorite Lego theme? I see you're mainly designing this 1/16th scale Formula One cars, but do you build other themes as well, other than Ninjago?
I have two favorite games currently. One is Creator Expert, and the other one is the Icons F1 series.
Yep.
Also, I originally started build designing with Technic theme, but I think I'll build only Creator Experts for a while.
Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. So your this amazing design that you did, there's a combination of Technic and system in this build. Is
Yep.
there is there a preference for you to go with system over Technic, or do you like to combine them or
I think, in my opinion, Technic bricks are durable compared to system bricks, but it's hard to make detail
yep.
compared to system bricks, and system bricks are opposite to Technic bricks, low durability and easy to make details. So I think using both kind of bricks properly is the key point at building my MOCs.
Cool. And so do you have a favorite Lego set? Either an
Um,
official one or a fan design?
my favorite set is Lego Icons Williams FW14B, which is released very recently because compared to previous one, McLaren MP4/4, quite a lot of things were improved, such as
Yeah.
wider rear tires or enhanced engine room details, and etc.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to building that, but hopefully it's as good as your model was.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. So do you collaborate with any other designers or companies when you make your models, or do you just do everything yourself?
No, I didn't make any collaboration yet.
Yeah.
All works from MOC designing, and such as decal designing and to taking pictures are done entirely by myself.
Okay, cool. What inspires you to develop a specific concept or a design? What inspires you?
I feel inspired when I try something no one has ever done before. As you can see, I probably think that I'm the first creator to make the air intake in the engine in the F1 car, which no one has ever done before.
Yeah,
Also, you can see that Williams FL16's rig build stripe. That
yeah,
is
it's really
also,
nice.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's also the thing that no one has ever done before.
That's cool. I like the way you put all this detail inside the car, even though you don't see it afterwards. I really like that. It's good fun for the
Thanks.
building process. So you get inspired by doing something that no one's done before. So do you have a long list of cars that you want to build or design? There's lots of cars
Well,
that haven't been designed yet in this scale, right? So
yeah. Um, for my MLCs, it takes quite long compared
yeah.
to other designers. On average, it's almost 1.5 months per one MLC because I consider many aspects, not only its look, but also the durability and reducing the use of rare parts.
Yeah,
Because
that's important. Yeah, that's really important. Yeah.
also, the version I make varies car by car, and the way I create is simple. Just build it and break it over again till the best comes out.
It's a good way to it's a good way to do it. So you mentioned you spend about a month and a half for each design. That's a
Yeah,
lot of time and effort to go into the models. But maybe you can just
yep.
go through, but step by step, what's your process? How many versions do you make before you're kind of happy with the design?
I don't I don't know because I hadn't counted it yet because I have gone so many versions.
So what's your process? What do you how do you start with do you get a drawing of the model that you want the car that you want to build? Do you get technical drawings or do you get photographs? How do you start?
I start with the real cars, seeing the proportion of the car like a wheelbase or engine size or rear wing
Yeah.
size or such like that. And I make the basic design first, and when I go on to the next step, the external design, I go with some modification of the basic design when I need to.
So you're publishing your designs via Rebrickable, which is
Yep,
a great platform for Lego designers. And I also see you're using something called gumroad.com,
yeah.
which I've not heard of about before, but maybe you can tell us about that. And is there any other ways that people can buy your designs?
For Gumroad, that is a digital file selling platform, and some MOC creators use it too. For me, it's for customers who pay with US dollar because on my Rebrickable, you can pay with only euros. So,
So that's the reason for it. So you have
yep,
euros on Rebrickable and on Gumroad, you have US dollars.
yep, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. And can people buy your designs any other way? Do you have like a website or anything like that?
Unfortunately, there is no way except Rebrickable and Gumroad.
So let's talk about the car that I built, which was I'm super impressed by. And
Yeah,
thank you very much for sending me the instructions. I really appreciate it. It's such
and
a cool design.
thank you so much for such a great review.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I really enjoyed it. So perhaps you can tell us about this specific car and why you created this specific one.
It's a part of Artisana's tribute car collection. First one was Lotus 970, which was his first Grand Prix winning car in Portuguese 1985 Portuguese GP version. And second one is McLaren MP4/5B, which was his second world champion winning car. Um, I skipped MP4/4 because Lego has already made it. And
Yep.
third one is MP4/6, which is his third and last champion winning car. And lastly, that car was, that art that was Arten Senna's final car. So I put that car in a Senna tribute car collection.
Now, it's really nice that you built kind of a series that people can
Yep,
collect the whole series. It's really nice. I particularly like this evolution of the McLaren that people can see kind of the version 4, 5.5B and 6, the
yep,
slight changes that went through the car as it evolved. That's really cool.
yep.
So of those four cars, which is your favorite design?
For my favorite design, it's my first one, Lotus 970,
Okay.
because it's not only perfect in its look, such as engine details or cockpit details, and even for that MOC, I also embodied a wider rear tires, which I use two one thin rim and one thick rims to create a wider rear tire. It's not only perfect in its look, but also it's quite durable. So,
So coming to the design process, we talked a
yep.
little bit about it already, but so how do you get started? You get these photographs, and then do you use bricks, or do you start with digital tools, or how do you get started?
All my MLCs starts with bricks and ends up entirely with bricks.
Yeah.
Designing process entirely ends with bricks because even though Studio 2.0 is such a great tool, but I think it can't catch up building with real bricks. So
So then you make the instructions, and do you use IO for that, Start IO for that, or not?
yeah, after I finish all design in real life, I copy and paste that design into Studio so that I can make instructions with it.
Do you
Yeah,
remember how to do it? Because I always find that complicated to when I'm making something freehand. and with bricks, I always think, oh, how did I make that afterwards? Because it's all inside the model, right? So I have to take it
Um,
apart again to build a digital model for it.
I really took some parts off, like engine cover, like or something like that. But I remember um, almost um, almost steps. So
Yeah. Okay. So you got a good memory for all the steps that you put into the design.
yeah, thanks.
You've got all these great details. What's the most challenging thing for you to include in the design?
For me, it's air intake in the engine because I need to make enough space to fit in for the air intake, and
Yep.
also that Williams FTO 16's brake build stripe was the one of most challenging parts of that car.
That was a it's an amazing model. So you've done a great job. So what's your favorite building technique? If you think about how you design your models, what's your favorite technique to use?
Of course, that's that brake build stripe because not only me but also other people loved it too.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it too. It's cool. Yeah, I think you've done a great job creating that that brick build thing, but using it, you've used a lot of different techniques, snot and using different brackets and hinges to create all the shapes. Do you have a favorite technique that you use for those? Do you like building upside down or sideways, or what way do you like to build?
I like all techniques. If it's possible to create a elegant shape or something
Yeah.
like that.
Is there anything that you would have liked to include but couldn't because you couldn't find a technical solution for it?
Nope, because when I make almost all details in the car until I satisfied.
Yeah.
So,
You just keep working at it
oh,
until you've got what you want.
yep.
Yep. Okay. Cool. And so what projects are you working on now? What's your next project?
Now I'm working with the rival of the McLaren MP4/5B, which is the Allium Prost Ferrari 641. I'll show you.
Oh,
This one is it, and um, can
oh,
you
nice.
see?
Yep.
Yep. And I also use new techniques such as um, can you see? You can see here.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Here you can see the for engine. I use some technique bricks
Oh,
here so
yep.
that I can adjust the height or
When are you going to finish that?
I'm not sure, but I think I'll be finished like in
Okay.
this month.
Well, let me know when you finished it, and I'll build that one as well.
Yeah, thanks.
That's that's super fun. Thank you very much for sharing all these insights into your Lego journey. It was really cool talking to you and kind of learning about all your projects. I
Yep,
really appreciate the time you've given us, and I
yep,
hope everyone has enjoyed our little chat. And of course, it'd be really great if they start building your models. So I'm going to put links for all your stuff in below so they can go to your Rubricable page and download your designs and start
yep,
building your models, which will be really cool.
yep,
So thank you very much for giving us your time, and I really really enjoyed talking to you, and I just love your design. It's awesome, fantastic build. But
um,
I really enjoyed this, and I think it was just awesome. So thank you very
yep,
much for doing that, and hopefully we'll catch up again soon when you've finished that Ferrari. I'd love to build that, and maybe I'll
yep,
build the Lotus as well.
yep. Thanks, and thank you for enjoying my MOC.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I really enjoyed it. So thank you very much, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the conversation. And until next
Yep,
time, bye. Please click to subscribe for more videos and watch my build and review videos by clicking here. Thank you.